those are the times of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or taking like medicines that I know if I didn't take it, I would have been sick. Like when I was younger, I didn't. There's these really big pills. They're potassium. I lose my potassium because it goes through my kidneys, my electrolyte problem. Yeah, they're like horse pills, like, and they're just hard, and you can't, if you break them, they have little shards on them, so they like scratch your throat, and then if you beat them out, they taste really salty. So the best bet is to actually swallow them, even though they're like this big. I used to, at first, I guess this is a bad example. At first, I would take the pills and I would throw them on the roof. Or I would dig a hole and stick them in it. So my mother would find them and tell her, "You took your pills today?" "Yep." "I took them." When they were on the roof.
I took them and I put them on the roof.
And then when I go to the doctor, they take your blood. See your potassium level. But when I was younger, I took them. Of course I'm taking them. So guess what? They gave me more of them because they were like, well, if you're taking them and it's not getting any better, that means you're going to have to take 2. And I'm like, so when I started to take them now, that's when my potassium levels went back up and I didn't have to take them anymore. And taking pills were like the worst thing for me. It was the worst. I hated them. But that was like a good and bad example all in one. Because when I did start to take these potassium pills and stop throwing them on the roof and digging holes, one day my mother was gardening and she found them and she was like, what? This is like years later. And we were just laughing. I was like, yeah, really. She said that you felt it though, because look how many of those pills you end up having to take because you wasn't taking them. And I would sit there and my mother would be like, no TV until you take these pills. Like I would just sit there and I'm just like, and I'll play with them and she'd be like, hey, take these pills or you're going to sit here. And I started doing it and I didn't have to take them anymore. Even though I got to take them now, but before I didn't have to take them at that age. I think that was maybe I was like 13 or so. So